Hey, how's it going, everyone? It's Big Man today, and today I'm doing a Star Wars Force Arena patch note, pretty much discussion video. And pretty much these notes came out on January 10th, and the patch itself is going to be released on the 11th, so pretty much tomorrow. I'm recording this on the 10th, so pretty much just get straight into it. There's not too many balance changes, but to be honest, I'm glad to see any kind of balancing, and I'm excited for it. I think the whole community is because this game has not been balanced, and pretty much in case you guys don't know, it's actually going to be a 1 year anniversary for global Star Wars Force Arena, which I don't know if there's another variety. But pretty much, we're gonna have a 1 year anniversary coming up. I believe it's on January 17th. So keep an eye out on that date. We'll probably receive maybe new units, maybe some a new leader. I don't know. I'm excited for it. I'm personally looking for Count Dooku, little Dookie Duke. So he'd be kind of cool to pretty much be playing with. So let's get into these notes. Pretty much the first unit, probably, I think, a really good buff, which, I mean, depends. You're probably going to want to use this now. The Bantha Rider is now getting a pretty good buff, increasing it by 300 and it's roughly about 300 HP. That's pretty significant. I mean, this thing was already hard to kill as is. Now it's gaining 300 life. This is at level 1. So you got to remember, all these buffs are at level 1. I'm not entirely sure how it scales, but nevertheless, a buff is a buff, and this is really good. This is an improvement for the Bantha Rider, and I expect to see a lot more play of Bantha. It's going to be harder to kill. So be sure to have stun snares if you really want to actually try to stop this unit. And pretty much the next unit is going to be the Rebel Guards, which, to be honest, they're getting a good buff because I never use the Rebel Guards, and I have them at, I think, like level 10 or 11. So for them to be decreased from 5 to 4, I think that's awesome. I mean, this is what you were supposed to use to take out the ATSTs. This was your killer. Well, now there's a lot more tank units on the dark side, so these guys are pretty much going to be killing a whole bunch more stuff, and that's a good idea. I like it. So for 4 points, this will be more usable. I don't know if we'll make them better, but some buffs better than no buff. So, and which this is kind of crazy right here, this nerf. Uh, to be honest, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are really happy about this because Hyper Adrenal is something that only the good guys can use. They're the only you know they're the only side that can actually buff attack speed, movement speed, and what is it? Increased to 40%. That's insane. So now it's just 26%, 1% extra stacked up to a maximum 40. So that means you can max this out at level 14 and get back to the original state. So, give and take, Hyperadrenal is still going to be good. It's still 2 points, I believe, which I think in the past, Adrenal used to be 3 points, I think. It used to be 3, and they brought it down to 2, and then the buff. But so now it's just like, okay, they're actually balancing this out because it's like there's so much rush down on the good guy side. It's just like you really can't stop it. Sometimes it's just overwhelming. So I think this is a good balance change, and it's something we probably should have seen a long, long, long time ago. But it's here now, so better late than never, I guess. So, and I guess we'll get into the dark side, right? Not too much going on here. Seventh Sister, who I think is probably one of the strongest heroes in the game, simply because of her mobility. She has really high mobility. She hops over stuff. She's got the fastest movement speed in the game. I think they nerfed her a while back and kind of made her like just on her basic attacks, but she still moves and hits hard, or hits fast, not hard. She hits fast, so that's her like thing. So decreasing the spawn rate, was it to 7 versus 8? it's a good buff. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Just the means spawn more frequently, and I mean they help her do more damage. They die pretty fast, so it's not the worst thing in the world. And to pair with it, it's gonna be Fifth Brother as well, also receiving a health buff, which is like what, 160. So nothing too crazy going on with him. He's still the tank that you want him to be. He's still the taunt that will literally, de-aggro from everyone. He's still doing his job, and I think that's not changing anything crazy. They're just giving him more health, so he's gonna be a lot harder to kill. I think he's a pretty cool unit overall. For 4 points, this is a good buff. I like it. I mean, 4-point character, unique. Fifth Brother and Fifth Sister, probably see a lot more play of them. I recommend you use her. She's really good. Fifth Brother's really good as well. Just learn how to use them. You'll be winning games easy. All right, and then Eighth Brother is on this list as the unique, which I believe they buffed. They buffed Eighth Brother not too long ago. I believe it was just the toss. So this skill damage has increased. I believe it's the toss. Let's see. Somewhat outclassed, originally designed, capable of dealing great DPS in moderate area. Unfortunately, he had performance issues lately. Damn. And his skill damage will help him come back into the fold. So I'm pretty sure the skill is just when he throws the lightsaber and it and it comes back and he catches it. So if they're buffing that, I think that's like his only AoE capability. So I think that's going to be pretty good. 50%, I don't know how much more that is, because it's just a number here. It's a percentage. I don't see a physical number, so I can't rate it. But nevertheless, a buff is a buff, and balance changes here in Force Arena. You don't ever see it. This is so weird. So nevertheless, it's good. It's good. And let's go look at Focused Rage. I have not played much of Kylo Ren, but he is literally, as his first line, is considered one of the strongest leaders right now. I think he's pretty broken. Like, they give him damage reduction, which I thought that was kind of busted when they first released him. Because, I mean, I seen level, like, 2 Kylos come up to me, just tanking up a storm, walking up in front of my tower and freezing me, and I can't do anything. So, pretty much, and he wasn't dying. It was, at first, I didn't know what to do. Over time, there's ways to play around it, but still, to see an actual nerf, I think is good. Because it's kind of busted. But it looks like after what, like 5 times, you can get it back to level 50 or 50% damage reduction. I don't think that's a problem. It's literally a minor change, but it's just a little more balancing. It only costs 2 points. I mean, damn, it's so good. It's an AoE tanking ability. So, all right. Anyway, let's get on to the next one. So they're actually improving the Imperial Jump Troopers, which I think they've sucked ever since they actually came out. I've never actually used these guys. I've always thought the idea of them are pretty cool, but they've never been good. And so they actually added 6 more points of damage into their actual kit, and then apparently they've made the jump evade skill better. And I don't know, it's something that I'll have to see and actually, try out. I'll probably make a video on it, maybe with like a Vader team or something. I don't know. Maybe Palpatine. I don't know. I'll play around with them. I have them at a pretty high level because at first I did really like them and I thought the idea was pretty cool, so I got them at a pretty decent level. Now they just suck. I think 4 points is too much for the damage they do. If you look at their attack speed, I think it's like 1 point. I think it's like 1.3 or 1.6. It's super like slow. Like you can't. These guys can't even attack. I don't know why their attack speed is so so high or low, however you want to call it. You know, they pretty much can't shoot their gun, and they're just dodging half the time. So either way, I think when they fix the attack speed on these units, this guy will be better. But till then, we'll see. I don't think this buff actually matters because they're still gonna suck, and they die by anything. Jesus. Nerve gas. I didn't know people were still using nerve gas, to be honest. I haven't seen much of it after the original nerf, but 50% now decreased to 36, 1% increased up to a maximum of 50. They're pretty much doing the same thing to adrenal, but to nerve gas pretty much slows it down all the way up to this time to a maximum of 50. You have to level this up 14 times to get back to the original state that it was at. That's going to be hard, but either way, nerve gas, it's getting touched on for, I guess, the players that are struggling with it. You know, that's good. It's good news. It's a balance. Like, a 50% straight, like, nerf is pretty strong. Sorry, I'm a little winded talking all this much. And I think this is the last patch, or the last detail right here, which is the energy spike, which I've been starting to play around with it more, and I thought it was pretty good, but now they the deploy time is a lot faster. And that's the one thing I did like about this. So 1 second to 0.4, just tick, boom. That's good, you know, snared. Now they did nerf the seconds, so it decreased from 5.5 to 3.5. The duration time was increased upon level to 2.1 or 0.2 to 0.3. So pretty much I think it's a good buff, because now you can instantly snare, and I think we're actually going to see people using this card really well now. Like, it's just 2 points. Is it 2 points or 1? I think it's 2. Yeah, it's 2 points. You know, and snares them for, I think I roughly have them like around, like, with this, I think like 6 seconds or like 7 seconds. So that's going to be super good. I'll probably play around with this energy spike pike trap. So, but pretty much that's all the patch notes that they're giving us. It's just like a little mid-month January patch. Maybe we'll see more patch, you know, maybe new characters coming out on the 17th. So really keep an eye out on that. The 17th is the big day. It's the first year of Force Arena. So it's a big celebration, and pretty much keep an eye out, you know. If I look at the Star Wars Force Arena Reddit posts, and you guys if you guys aren't already looking at that, you know, be about it and be a part about it. It's always fun, you know, looking at these guys' posts, and I love watching the gameplays that people post on there too. So I'm just here trying to make the community grow bigger, and I just enjoy the game a lot. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any suggestions or details that I maybe need to improve upon, please let me know. I'm actually just getting better from being sick, so sorry I'm a little like winded. I've been like super sick lately, so I haven't been able to do anything. So but I had to do this video for the patch notes. I couldn't help myself. I just had to get my energy to do it. But thank you guys for watching. Please drop a like, subscribe if you guys want more Star Wars Force Arena content. Also come to my channel, and please check out my Battlefront 2 content that I put out. It's super awesome. I love playing the game, and I think Season 2 is coming out. So I'm excited for that too. So thank you guys for watching. See you guys on the next one.